that one off and start a new one. How about that? I hope I get people back. That is annoying. That is extremely annoying. Terrible. How terrible. Drop me in, drop me out. Yes, I'm sorry. I know you're there now. I'm sorry. I got cut out. I was on for a few minutes, but then the transmission went down. I couldn't get it back, so I stopped it and I've restarted. Yes, Kiki Eyes, I going. Yes, it started buffering on me and I couldn't get it back. My son, I think, was devices because I had gone a bit later. But I probably would have already been finished. So we are back live again. Here we go. Well, we might wait until there was a few other people here. Thank you, anyways, Kiki Eyes. I know I can always rely on your support, and that's fantastic. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Definitely. Well, see, going in, out, in, and out. I'm in the right place, but it just keeps going in and out. Well, we've got three people here. One like. One of my generals, General Piggy Eyes, is here. We might wait 1 or 2 more minutes and then we'll get into the Lord's Prayer and have a good time. It's going to be one of these days. I've got wind outside, so it could be the wind. Sometimes the weather has a big impact, especially when you've got wind and there's a lot of stuff, ionization in the sky, because we live with it. We don't realize we're pumping it out. Has some sort of effect. It's not just all YouTube. It's just the technology is. Digital technology is a bit of a failing technology. Now that really got me jerked. Well, we can't mess around. We've got to get this done quick before it cuts out again. Okay. I know you're still here, Kiki Eyes. Okay, thank you, guys. Well, we're going to do the Lord's Prayer. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer. Let's get it done. And, well, we've done the Lord's Prayer. We can sit back and relax for the day. You can get on with your day. We have buffering. Yes, we haven't heard anything. Okay, we'll do the Lord's Prayer again. Because it seems like it's live from my side and it's not going through. Okay, let's go. Our Father, heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into the temptation, but to deliver us from evil. Hail Mary, full of grace. Amen. Well, we've done it twice now, so I hope it did well, because I will do it again. But see, they got an affinity. Oh, you do it 3 times. That's some sort of Celtic, some sort of Satan. Some he's not the Archangel Michael. So I've got to only do it twice, I guess. But twice is good enough. And you've got a copy, the same one as mine. Do it yourself anytime. When you get up in the morning, you just have to say it. It takes about 30 seconds, even less. Some of those that can memorize, I can memorize it, but, well, Albert Einstein, he was a genius. But one of his favorite sayings was, if you can remember something, right, but you can put that on a piece of paper, what you remember, then, well, why remember anything at all? It leaves the mind open to dream up new things. So he believed that if you can write it down, What's the point of remember it? So when people used to ask him questions, it used to take him a second because he had no idea what they were talking about. No memory of it, see? But when they showed him a bit, that's when the memory would come back in. Ah, yes, I remember that now. But at the time, at the immediate time, no. But that's how he functioned. Most people, no, I gotta remember. No, he used to clear his mind. That's why he was a genius. He thought the other way around. But then again, here you go. Albert Einstein, that theory of relativity, E equals mc square, was not even his theory. Because even in that field, he was a scientist, he was a genius, but he wasn't in that field. His wife had degrees in that field. That was her equation. And at the time, well, what does a woman know was the attitude. So that information could not be presented for her because they would have not listened. So having the man, her husband, Albert Einstein, he did it for her. And that is the real history of your bomb. It was a woman that designed how to split the atom, how to work out the equations. But man, when he got hold of it, turned it into a weapon. So that's the story, and you can research that up. They won't tell you that because man is credited for most things. That's why it's called history, as his story, in a way. When's her story going to be told? One day. One day in the future, we'll be sitting down by a campfire. The kids will be nesting near the fire to keep warm. All the mums and all the ladies will be sitting around there, whether they've had kids or not, whether they believe in kids or not. All the ladies, all the ones that signify as ladies, sitting there, and then around them, the ones that signify themselves and Amen as the shield. And there you have the four circles of life, because in the middle is the fire. And those four circles of life is how we should. That's the original way. That's the original way of life. Those four circles represent the four dimensions, the four winds, the four corners, the four dimensions of black hole, the four circles of an egg, the four circles of everything, life. Everything beyond that, well, we make a fifth circle. If we make a fifth circle, it'll be after this war with heaven and earth, and that's sorted out. Because then we will have grown smart enough to work out how to make one, and what it must consist of, and where it must sit. Not necessarily we put that circle further out. The shield's already there. So that's something. Okay, I'm going to go. This is starting to jack me, Kiki eyes. I hope you're still there, girl. Be strong. Have a nice day. I'm not going to come back on live. Like I said, I was only going to be on short. And obviously, it's going to keep playing around with me. I hope you hear me. And I shall catch you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're gone. This is the Archangel Michael's live shutting off. Goodbye for now. God bless. I hope you have a good day. If you kick back in, Kiki eyes, I apologize for the buffering. It's even side. The other side, well, it could be any side. Yes, I'll get. No, actually, I am going to stay up late. It's the weekend, of course. See, when it comes to Mother's Day, we will celebrate my mums, but it's usually a trip to the cemetery for me, so they can see their mum. And it's like not as happy as you would think, but it has to be done. Unfortunately, you know, the kids want that. Goodbye, guys. This is really getting to me. Thank you, Kiki. I will catch you next time. Good night and God bless.